Hello, Taurus, and happy birthday to my Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. Let's get right into it, Taurus. Hopefully, you all had a good weekend, nurturing yourselves over the weekend, protecting your energy. Let's see how you're going to be blossoming and blooming as we're moving towards this full moon. So happy first quarter moon. Happy first quarter moon to each and every one of you all, Taurus. Let's get into it. I've already prayed over your cards. I'm talking to you. Your card is the first card out. All right. So Source is giving you some time to close out a cycle. Here we have the Hierophant card. You know, Source is giving you some time to close out a cycle. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune here. You're going to feel very fortunate to kind of close out a cycle, you know, to not looking for some kind of recognition, to hang in there with yourselves and kind of sort of get away from is this energy that's causing you to control some kind of passion. You're passionate about something, like to get on the light side of the number 8. You could be in some kind of a karmic tie, with an energy, maybe possibly with a Leo. It could be some kind of karmic tie with a Leo. And again, I'm talking to you wherever Taurus is in your birth chart, not just your sun sign, just so we're crystal clear, right? And so wherever this situation is, just getting away from, you're going to feel very fortunate to close out some kind of a cycle, with this very materialistic kind of energy. You have a higher mind, you have an innate spiritual understanding of things, of energies that are quite, obsessed possibly over you, Taurus. And obsessions are never good. They're really never good because it's a fixation. And so you don't want to be a part of that fixation. That's not cute. It's not any of those things. So you want to be able to move on. So it's time for you to cut ties. Here we have the Empress card, the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and also the 9 of Pentacles. Because it looks like there's some kind of an energy that's threatening to their energy threatens to limit your abundance. Just even talking to them sort of limits your abundance. And there's always a bait and switch with them, right? Whoever it is, their energy pulls on you, whether it's through your dreams, whether you're listening to music or remembering something that they said. Somebody may or may not be tossing their name into a burning bowl. Something about their energy is pulling on you, and so it's time to cleanse by some kind of fire, right? So maybe they said something to you that was just aggressive or mean-spirited or something where you may have felt like it was motivating you or inspiring you, to do something, but it may have left you confused. It may have left people around you confused and not even recognize you. So you definitely don't want to be motivated by aggressive energies. You don't want the hate to motivate you. Instead, you want to be inspired by prayer, through Source, right? Because it just gives you a false sense of balance, right? So Source is trying to help you have a healthy work-life balance. So even being around bullying type of energies that are dogmatic and prideful and those kind of things. Like I said, bullying, very aggressive types of energies that give you this false sense of, how they made their money and whatever it is, right? Just very predatory energies, right? It can literally cause you to drink. And that's not what Source wants you to do. So Source is saying you could be dealing with an energy that's almost giving you this false sense that, you all could be building a legacy together if you would do this, if you would do that. It's like a person who's kind of hanging it's two types of energies in particular. It's almost like if you do this, then this is how you're going to make your money. If you do that, if you try to do this and that. But if it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you. That's what prayer is for. You ask God for clarity so you can plant some seeds, harvest time for yourself, right? So the way that our moon sign helps is our moon sign is just as important as our sun sign. So when you're saying, oh, team Taurus, right? Make sure you're saying team whatever your moon sign is too, because it's just as important. That's what's going to really nurture you. So when you're talking about planting seeds, you also not only want to give it sunlight and air, but you also want to give it what? Water, right? So your moon sign would be the thing that waters that. So water connects us with quality of relationships, friendships, quality, not just just being around a whole bunch of energies, just quantity of relationships, quality relationships. Who are you around? Are you around a bunch of people that's stifling your growth, or you're around other people who are really helping you to grow? And not energies that's rushing you, where you feel like it's a David and you're always up against a David and Goliath situation, where it just feel like it's just insurmountable. You're always under a great amount of stress. Or do you feel like you're giving yourself a proper amount of sunlight? You're in warm environments where you're giving yourself time to grow, right? So this is what you're headed towards. You're headed towards financial independence with someone who is inspiring and motivating you, not someone who is somebody who doesn't know how to use their fire properly without being aggressive and bullying and blow torching you in your back, just to get some results, working you to death like a workhorse. And then there is no guarantee that it's going to work out. So I see that's who you're building your legacy with. You're building your legacy with, someone who is helping you, to master your spirit matter, and helping you they know how to heal themselves, and they respect the fact that you know how to heal yourself. So, and I do see you being successful at that. So here we have the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords. Here we have the Queen of Swords, the Coexist, the Judgment card, and also Star card, right? Six of Wands here. So I definitely feel like here you are back in the saddle again, moving forward. Here we have Coexist. Hey, we also have the Six of Swords. I definitely see you moving on from some energies you may have been disappointed in. Maybe somebody didn't teach you, about these types of energies. Maybe because they didn't know, right? So remember, the Judgment card is connected to Pluto, which is currently retrograde. And it's the outermost planet. It's a generational planet. So maybe your ancestors didn't know, to teach you about the light and dark side of things, and so either somebody's going to feel like you're judging them, or you're going to feel like they're judging you. But in either case, source is saying you are doing a total transformation. And some people are not ready for your total transformation. But there's more than one star in the sky, right? And here we have the Queen of Swords. So here you are sitting on your throne, carefully vetting your thoughts, moving on from any depth of disappointment as it relates to people, and just moving on. Moving on, cutting ties with energies that, like I said, just don't serve your highest purpose. Yeah, you're moving on. You're hopeful. You're more blissful. You're more optimistic. That's the Star card right there. Breaking cycles, chains, and curses. Yep. So congratulations to you. Increasing your prayer life. Yeah, so there's a Star card, the High Priestess, the Hierophant card again. Here we also have the Hangman, the Knight of Wands, and also the Fool card. So yeah, you're definitely leaving leaving judgmental friends behind, just kind of leaving that circus of just kind of feeling like you're being harshly judged. You're weighing the pros and cons of your relationships and moving on from there. Here's the Hierophant card again. Right, just the energies who just, like I said before, they want you to hurry up and produce some kind of materialistic things. They want to be able to see, just the material part of your world. They don't want to wait. They don't want to pray for you. It's like they're praying on you, like, oh, so I thought these things were going to come to you fast. I assume this, I assume that, to say that they want to be connected to you, but they don't want to wait around to see the process, that kind of thing. So definitely see you moving on. Here we have the Knight of Wands and also the Hangman. Again, hang in there with yourselves. Knight of Wands, and stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, so it's two situations in particular where, like I said, it seems like it's almost insurmountable, with the two types of situations that you had. It could have been two energies that maybe you left behind or you've been trying to leave behind that have an issue. Like their energies, it could have been two friends, two loved ones, two ex whatever, right? That could have seemed insurmountable, but I definitely see you moving on, from that. Moving on from the disappointment. Moving on from the disappointment. Ooh. And embarking on this new journey, that's what the Fool card is about. The Fool card is really about just this new cycle, right? You're committed to not taking any more bad risks. You don't want to do, and be involved in any more foolishness anymore. Somebody is getting, really learning how to inspire and motivate yourselves, right? Learning how to keep it balanced out. Here's the Six of Swords again. You're just moving through a rite of passage as it relates to your personal and your professional life. And just learning how to close out cycles in love. That's why you have the Hierophant card twice. You just have an innate spiritual understanding of your personal and your professional life. You're closing out cycles, in your personal and your professional life. And it's like somebody is just, like I said, embarking on just hitting a reset button. Right, really just sitting down, and Source is giving you some time to just figure it all out. That's why you got the Hangman twice, and that's what Source is saying. So somebody must have said, and here's the Empress and also the High Priestess. So you must have, like I said, you just moving on from anything that could have hindered your abundance in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Your abundance of learning, being inspired by energies. Here we have the Emperor card here. You're getting away from any confusion, any disorganized thinking, any inflexibilities, any stern way of being. Somebody is saying, okay, it's time for you to be, structured and more authoritative, because somebody's just gotten tired of nightmares. Somebody just got tired of living nightmares. Here we also have the Six of Swords here, and also the Four of Swords, right? 6 and 4 obviously is 10. And so, yeah, somebody just got tired of just both in your personal and your professional life, just the nightmares. And so you just finally decide you need to move on from all of that. So I feel like because, let me see, Pluto is retrograde. We are no longer Mercury post-shadow retrograde. So you got the messages loud and clear. To move on from some things. Somebody got the message loud and clear to just move on, hit a reset button, and, just get away from instigating energies, people who just seem to be just in friction mode all the time. You got the message loud and clear. Just move on. Move on. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Document your dreams day and night. That's good. Let go and let God. It's time for you to dream even bigger. So crown chakra cleanse. That's right. So that's right. If it doesn't involve helping people to adjust their crown, your ancestors have a message, for you. There's signs all around you. That's right. That's why you want to start documenting your dreams. Your enemies playing backfire. Whoever your enemies were, the plan backfired, right? So everything in moderation. Your laughter is medicine for a lot of people. Listen to your inner voice. Always bet on you. Your new home awaits. So take a leap of faith. Somebody's in a crisis and somebody is an incubus, right? So your well of joy is within. Put yourself first. You're healing from the pain that some energies cause. It's time to expand your brand. It's time to move in silence. Trust your first mind. You have the gift of premonition. That's forewarning. So if you start documenting all your dreams and your downloads and those kind of things, a lot of things, they'll start to become clearer and clearer and clearer to you, to a point where as soon as a thought come across your mind, you'll start trusting your first mind. You won't feel like it's paranoia. You're like, okay, God is telling me something. I'm going to start trusting what God is telling me, right? Start trusting what Source is telling me. Cow. That's right. So you won't be bullheaded, right? Cow. Here we have, may the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. That's right. So wear your crown, adjust your crown chakra. That's what Source is trying to tell you. If it doesn't involve, helping people to adjust their crown, nope. Nope. Humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way, and I delight in receiving it. Yeah, delight in receiving Source's assistance. That's right. Somebody is just hitting a huge reset button right now, right? So the end of a tough cycle approaches. That's right. Capricorn could be somewhere in somebody's birth chart. Somebody's So again, wherever it could be in your birth chart somewhere. 'Cause I know I'm talking to cross watchers as well, but yeah, it could be somewhere in your birth chart. No, I'm not just talking to Taurus sun signs, right? Here are the questions for the moon in Leo. First question is, do you connect with your core, comma, your center daily? Second question is, how do you express your creative side? Third question is your current wardrobe really expressing who you are? Third question is, do you protect your energy and your time by politely saying no to requests and invitations that are not aligned to your being? The fourth question is, could you create more time and space for self exploration and self expression? So, here is your reading. Like I said before, you're cutting ties with a lot of disappointment, a lot of overthinking, past hurt, past pain. You're learning how to invest in yourselves. Your moon sign is going to serve as washing off those wounds, letting the air hit it, getting some fresh air, really learning how to plant some new seeds and start really looking at being around quality relationships, like things where people are investing in you, you're investing in them, you're growing, creating the life that you want, the life that you prayed for, and getting away from people who rush you, like people who are almost forcing you into, making a mistake, ahead of time. So you'll know whose energies are obsessed, and it'll make all the sense in the world. Like I said, once you start pouring back into you. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.